Hello everyone and happy Transfer Tuesday. It's the first Transfer Tuesday of March. I cannot believe we are in March. This is the final month of quarter one. Today is also the first day of my new job, so I'm taking a quick break to film this video, and we do have a few things to go over since I always have a lot to go over on the first of the month. Now, with everything going on today, just being my first day, I forgot that it's the first and I need to invest in my Roth IRA. So we are going to go over my investments and my student loan savings, but right now I do need to invest in my Roth IRA, and I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so I literally just contributed $300 to my Roth IRA for 2022, and that was all invested into VTSAX through Vanguard, what I always do. And I will be updating on the final amount that I have in my Roth IRA from February. It's looking pretty good, but definitely still on the low end just because of the way the market is looking right now. Something else that's exciting in regards to my investing is that today I was able to set up my 401k through my new job, and I went with the most aggressive option. So I could have chosen like a custom plan, custom percentages of where I want things to go, but I decided to go with their plan that they offered, and they had me answer several questions about how risky I want to be, and they gave me like a moderate risk amount, but I went with the highest, so one notch higher, and decided to do the bulk of my 401k. Actually, I'm doing a Roth 401k, not a traditional. I can talk about this later, but for the purpose of today, I'm just going to say I did do a Roth 401k. That's not going to start until the 15th of this month, which is my first paycheck, and then I get paid every other week. But yeah, I did go with the most aggressive, so the bulk of it, like 54%, is in VTSAX actually, and then we have only 5% in bonds. The rest is like some real estate, some international stock, and some emerging options. Honestly, I don't even know too much about it, but luckily everything is with Vanguard funds, and that is making me very happy because that's what I was hoping for. And then my company also matches 100% of 6%, so 6% match, but 100% of that 6% vested immediately, so I don't have to worry about losing any of that money if I were to not be with the company within 6 months or a year. I'm not planning to do that, but just, it is vested immediately. Nothing's actually been invested in my Roth 401k yet. The other investment I need to share is with M1 Finance. M1 Finance is an investment platform, and if you are interested in opening either your Roth IRA through them or a brokerage account, which is what I have, you can use my link down below. After you contribute $100, you get $50, I get $50. They still have that promo going. I think that's going at least to the end of this month, but I'm honestly not sure. That is a really good deal, a really great promo, so people are still taking advantage of that, but it has slowed down a bit, and I'm so grateful for anybody who uses my link. So if you are interested, please feel free to use that below. I will forever be grateful for you. I did get 2 referral bonuses that went through. So on February 25th, which was Friday, I got 2 bonuses, $50 each, so $100 total, and that purchase actually went through yesterday morning for $100. That all purchased into VTI. That's where all of my money is invested in M1 Finance. And right now, as I'm looking at this, my portfolio is sitting at $5,671.57. We are definitely in the red. Currently down 5.48%, but that's okay because that $100, I purchased $100 worth of VTI at a lower price, and in the long run, this money should grow even more because of that. So don't stress about any of your investments being lower than what you put in there, because I know for a lot of people that is the case, or things have really gone downhill, but they will go back up. Now we can go ahead and move on to my student loan debt. The only debt I have left is $36,000 of my student loans. However, I have been saving for those in my high yield savings account, which is earning 0.7% APY. Not that much, but it does help in the meantime because student loans are in forbearance and at 0% interest through May 1st, 2022. So I am saving for those, and then once I do have to pay them, I will make a lump sum payment. And as of last Transfer Tuesday, I reached a total savings of $13,900 specifically for my student loans. And since then, I have made a lot of progress, and I will explain why. But the first transfer I'm going to start with was on February 25th. And this was direct support through Venmo. This came from Mimi. Her name will be something else on the screen, but she goes by Mimi, or at least that's what she has told me. She has her own channel here, Frugal Little Life, so please check her out. She is a natural on the camera, so thank you so much, Mimi, for your $25. That, of course, went straight to my student loan debt, and she commented, getting closer and closer. Now, I did make that transfer on February 25th, but because I made it later on in the day, it didn't actually go through until February 28th. Not that it really matters, but that will show on the screen as February 28th. Then on Saturday morning, I ended up making a transfer of $75 to my student loan savings just from my own money, because what ended up happening is I got paid early. I was supposed to get paid on Monday. I got paid on Saturday, so I was like, okay. So I went ahead and put in $75 so I could reach that 14,000 mark, and that's what that got me to. But I wasn't done there, because I got to the 14,000 mark. That didn't go through until Monday. Again, it will say that. But then I was adding everything up, making sure that the money that I received from my payday would last me enough until my next payday, which is going to be March 15th. And I realized that I could hit my goal for the month. So my goal for February was to put at least $1,500 toward my student loans, and I was about $620 away from that. So again, on Saturday, I made that transfer. I transferred $620 a couple of hours later, because I calculated everything out and it would be okay. My bank account would be fine. So that put me well above $14,000, which was really, really exciting. Plus that allowed me to hit my goal for February of how much I wanted to put toward my student loans. Of course, I will talk about this more in my finance update. That will be on Friday. And then yesterday evening, I didn't expect to put any more in February, but yesterday evening I got a notification from Venmo with direct support from Rosie. She sent me $50 and said, "You can do this, girly. Congratulations on your new job." Thank you so much, Rosie. Of course, I transferred that as well to my student loans. So I was able to do that on before the month ended. So I did go ahead and transfer $50 more on top of everything else that I had just transferred. The final action that happened in my student loan savings account was the interest payout. So I got $7.38. Keep in mind that there is more money in here, but I received less in interest because my APY is 0.7% versus what I had in M1 Spend, which was 1% for some time. I will get to 1% soon because I had like referrals for my Marcus account, and I think that's gonna start in May. And assuming that I will be making a payment in May, this money will be gone, but it's not a big deal. $7.38 isn't bad. And obviously that helps. All of that just goes, it stays in the same account and will go toward my student loans in the future. So right now my balance is at $14,677.38. So we're gonna go ahead and round that up to $14,700. Let me do the math. Okay, good. All I need to transfer is $22.62. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I just hit confirm transfer without even showing y'all. Here, I can show you this. Transfer confirmed, which says transfer scheduled for today. I will start earning interest today, and the funds will be available March 8th. And that was $22.62, as I said. And now we are sitting at $14,700 for my student loans, which is insane. So let me say the whole recap that I usually say. Over the last week, I saved $800. Shout out to Mimi and Rosie for your help with that. And as I said, I am now at $14,700 saved specifically for my student loans. And if we subtract that from my total student loan balance of $36,000, I would be left with $21,300 in total student loan debt. We are getting so close. Wow, $1,300 away from just $20K. And then we'll be in the teens, which I am so looking forward to that. I feel like that's like the next big milestone in this debt-free journey. And plus I'll get to 15,000 this month for sure, hopefully more than that. And then I will get more than that. Soon I'll be to the halfway point, and plus I'll be in the teens. So that's kind of like goes hand in hand, 2 milestones at the same time. But yeah, that's really, really exciting. I definitely didn't expect to make as much progress as I was able to, but I kind of just took not a risk, but it was a bit of a risk because I transferred a lot more money than I was expecting to. So I did have a very high spend month in February, and I'll talk about it more on Friday, but I somehow was able to have everything work out. I did make a decent amount of extra income from my online income, but also just extra income, which I'll talk about in that video too, where I go over my income. But yeah, I am happy with this. This feels really, really good. I know that going forward, I am taking a bit of a pay cut each month, but I think we'll be good. And by the time May rolls around, I'm gonna have well over, I don't know. I wanna have a pretty solid amount before I make the lump sum payment so I can pay off my 2 highest interest rate loans, or assuming that the interest rates are gonna be the same when the interest starts accruing again on those student loans. That will be about $17,000, and those 2 have the highest interest rates, which will be great and help me to save a lot more money. Yeah, that's it for my Transfer Tuesday. I didn't end up investing in Coinbase yet, no crypto yet. As I said in my March budget, it's something I want to think about and just sit on for a little bit, but of course, I'll let you know if I end up doing that in my future Transfer Tuesday videos. I'm feeling pretty good, just overall definitely feeling good about my finances and happy with my progress from this week's Transfer Tuesday. Please comment down below whatever it is you did to move your money in the right direction. Again, thank you to Mimi and Rosie. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to anybody who uses my link. If you're interested in anything that I use, it will all be linked in my description box. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.